Hey guys, I wanted to hop on real quick and let you know what's coming up at the studio. We've got a couple changes, which I'm excited about. Change is always good, especially this time of year. You know, our bodies are ready for a change. The new year is here. And so a couple things I want to let you know that's happening at the studio. Number one, we are moving away from our ride classes, our traditional spin classes that we have, or indoor cycle classes. It's just something that as the studio progresses, my desire for what I see the studio being and becoming has become a little bit more clear to me. And part of that is moving out of that indoor spin side of the studio. So this is the last week of spin classes at the studio. We've got class at 4:30 today. We have class at 9:30 a.m. tomorrow. And then our very last ride class will be on Saturday at 8:30. So if you would like to hop on the bikes with me one more time, hit one of those classes up. Second of all, you've probably seen it being advertised on the page, and I've been posting on my stories as well, is we have boot camp coming up. Now we've taken a little break from boot camp. We haven't had one in maybe 2 or 3 months. But I'm excited for this boot camp for a couple of reasons. Number one is we've got a really cool new format. While it's similar still in the fact that you'll come to the studio, I've created this amazing binder that just helps you stay accountable. And if you're like me, that you like a little organization, you like to know where you're headed for the day or for the week, whether it's what you're eating, the workouts that you're gonna do, the goals that you just have for your day. Maybe it's I want to accomplish things getting cleaned or picked up or organized in my home, or maybe you have goals set for things happening in your work life. You will be able to do that. I also have some inspiring quotes, things that we'll talk about, still a lot about nutrition. We're really going to get down to what your body requires for calories, what it takes to lose weight, what it takes to gain muscle and strength. So I'm excited for that piece of it. It's $99. It's 6 weeks, so I've lengthened it because if we're really looking to make a change long term, we have to go slow and steady, right? Slow and steady wins the race. So join me this Sunday at 6 p.m. will be just some basic test outs and some little more in-depth measurements and some information that you'll get, and you'll get your binder as well. But if Sunday doesn't work for you, we can always find a time to meet up on Monday or Tuesday before our first boot camp class. If you have questions, please message me or get a hold of me, and I can give you more information. It's $99 a person, 10% off if you've been a boot camper with me at the studio before, and then 10% off if you're brand new and you recruit a friend to come with you and try it out. We've got about 10 spots left. So while that sounds like a good handful, those spots usually fill up pretty quick, especially as we get closer to the weekend and people are like, okay, yes, I went in, I'm gonna make it work, it's worth it. It's 99 bucks, totally worth the time. The binder itself, quite honestly, and the time and attention I've put into that is worth that alone. So I encourage you to join me on that journey. Jumping back to what are we gonna do now that we don't have Ride at the studio anymore? We're introducing a couple other pieces of equipment that will be coming in the next few weeks that we'll incorporate into our circuit classes. So our studio schedule stays pretty much the same, except for where we had a fusion class, like on Mondays. We are turning that into a low impact workout. So especially if you're like, oh, I just need something that it really will still get my heart rate up, but it's not a lot of jumping, it's not a lot of burpees or jumping jacks. You'll still get your strength, you'll still get your heart rate up with some cardio, but it's a great total body workout, especially if you need a little bit of break on your knees. And that's an all levels class. Wednesday at 4:30, we are doing away with that time slot right now. Got some other things in the works, but for right now, we're gonna hold off on filling that 4:30 time slot. If you have questions about the new schedule, let me know. We will have it all updated on the website by the weekend, so you'll know what's happening next week at the studio, as well as on the MindBody app. All right, have a great Wednesday, and we'll see you soon.